Hey guys, how you doing? Steve Live here. This one here, I got a call from a customer of mine. They had water on the floor down in the basement, and their water heater was leaking. So I know they got an oil-fired boiler down there, and they got a gas water heater. I went over there, and um, it had kind of a tempering valve on it because it's kind of like a day spa where they have a tempering valve on one part, and the rest of it is hot. So they had it preheated to the tankless heater on the boiler. And the way the guy had that set up, I had to take all that out. The boiler was set at like 110 degrees on the low setting anyway, so it really wasn't. They weren't getting a lot out of it, and the way it was feeding through that tankless, it was screwed up. So I just disconnected the tankless from the water heater. I put a new gas water heater in. They had a gas meter there, and it just fed just that water heater, which is nice if they ever want to go, change the boiler over to go gas instead of the oil, which is nice. So they strictly had that. I went over there and did a swap out, and I had to do a little bit of pipe in there on the water pipe because the way that tempering valve was set up, and added a gas valve, changed the gas on the water heater. It only had a 3/8 line. They had half-inch going down to the drop, and then 3/8 through the shutoff, and then they increased back to half-inch before they went into the water heater. So I upgraded all that to half-inch gas pipe, and I cleaned up the water pipe, did all that, and sealed up the chimney with furnace cement. Furnace cement is kind of similar to mastic. Um, it's made for boilers, and sometimes I'll use it like on a chimney patch if there's a little bit of space. Instead of mixing up concrete, I'll just take out the furnace cement and just slap that shit on there and be done with it. But that's what I do. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Just a water heater change out, nothing special. 40-gallon water heater change out. All right, guys, thanks for. Look, she's leaking. She's a leaker. It's gonna be fun. Look at this mess. Isn't that gonna be wonderful? Look, the water lines coming everywhere here. Tempering valve and everything. It's a joke. Do for cleaning on this too. I have to get a heater. Be able to lower that down with some different type of blocks. Make it easier to pipe off. Alright, I got the vacuum breaker off here. There's the tempering valve in the back there. Kind of a mess, but I'm going to lower the tank down. And this is only 3/8. I'm going to change that too. Yeah, they were doing this. They were coming off of that there, running over, using this as a preheater before it went into the tank. But the problem with that is the way they had this set up here. The cold water coming in here. Okay? The cold water coming into that tempering valve. Not going to work too good. So I'm just going to delete this old boiler, that preheat, and I'll be able to turn this control down. Don't really need it on the gas water heater.
they'll get a better regulation on the water heater this way, and also the tempering valve will work better. And I'm going to clean all this up. Alright guys, so I got the cold coming down here. It's going to feed the tank. I got a tee off to pick up the cold for that tempering valve. And then you got the hot coming off the water heater, going through the tempering valve, and also going upstairs for the hot. I got it off there. That mix is going up for some sinks upstairs. So I got this thing. I got to pull this thing out of here and get the new tank in, and pipe it off. I got the tank lift disconnected. The reason I'm not using this is because of the way this tempering valve is. They could have been feeding hot water in to the cold water side of that tempering valve, which is not good. Not good. So we'll run just off the new heater for the water. Alright, gas is off. Got the unit out here. Ready to tip it to try to get the rest of it out. A little bit that's in there. Alright, I got the new heater and I can take this off because this is only 3/8, so I'm going to put 1/2 inch off the pipe off the gas. And I'll have to pipe off the 1/2 inch. Put a T on this, pick that cold up, and then I'll come down, tie this in. The hot will come right off of here, right into that line right there. And the vent will come up and right into the chimney. It's like the old one. I put it right back on the same blocks. So that should be fine. Volts to the hot. I'm gonna fill up the tank and I can do the smoke pipe and the gas pipe. I got the gas off still. Make sure I got no leaks. Alright. I put a shut off there on the water heater going in. New vacuum breaker. Tied everything in, tied in. I gotta get a little bit of cement for that smoke pipe, but pipe open, got the gas back on, put a new shut off there, 1/2 inch. We had 3/8 with an aluminum fitting, 1/2 by 3/8 by 3/8 aluminum fitting. I took that out. You can see they jump back up to 1/2 inch, so I came out. Let's see if alright. I usually put my little screwdriver in here to bleed the air out, so I ain't gotta hold it. That's what I usually do. And when it starts blinking green, we'll be ready to turn it on. I know they're upstairs waiting for hot water. I gotta clean the boiler too. Alright, you can see it's blinking green, so I could pull my screwdriver out. Okay, and fire it up. Let's put the data tank on there. So it's starting to warm up for them. Put this stuff away. I'll get some furnace cement for that and fill that in with furnace cement. Alright guys, I put some furnace cement on that and also some screws in the smoke pipe. kind of like mastic, same type of stuff almost. I sealed it good with the three screws in each joint. So that's good. It's heating up. It's ready to go. 40 gallons of water. That's where I usually set them, right on the hot setting right there. And it should be good. Alright guys, we're out for the wait. Thanks for watching.